This is a video that I need to make to give you guys a warning about stuff that's going on currently with day one games. Now, before I get into this video, I just want to put this out here. I'm going to be talking about Digital Foundry, and it may sound like I'm talking about them in a negative way. However, I'm not. I'm going to explain everything, so just listen up to what I'm about to say in this video, please. Because a lot of people are getting a lot of misinformation or taking information and misusing or misunderstanding it. So let's clear everything up. Let's start with Just Cause 3. Now, as you guys know, I just recently uploaded Just Cause 3 footage. I put it in ultra settings in 4K for people who want to see what it looks like. And I'm going to be doing that more often with games so that people can see those games in their highest and best performance and resolutions whenever that is available, of course. So with that being said, let's talk about the day one patch and the frame rates. A lot of people are saying that Just Cause has bad frame rates. A lot of people actually said the same thing about The Witcher 3, and a lot of people actually said the same thing about Fallout 4. What a lot of these games have in common is that Digital Foundry ran performance tests on these games, and on console, these games were having FPS issues. Now, I don't fault Digital Foundry for this, because if you watch Digital Foundry, you'll notice that they do tests on these games, but then when the games come out, they do tests after patches are released. You, as the consumer, have to be very careful how far and how much that you take these videos into consideration when purchasing your console games or your PC games. The reason I'm saying that is because you cannot judge a game's performance before the day one patches are released. A lot of the times that you guys go on Twitter and Facebook and social media and you bash these games and you go in these comment sections and get nuts, you're actually prejudging the game almost as if it's a beta or alpha. Granted, it is the game final finished product. Granted, it shouldn't have to rely on patches and the internet. However, judge the game after it is released with its day one patch, because a lot of times those frame rate issues are fixed and you guys don't get to find this out. I just read a comment from one of my subscribers who told me he wasn't going to buy Just Cause because of the frame rate issues that it currently has. And I understood his concern, but what a lot of you guys don't realize is that you cannot go by Digital Foundry's first video unless you do more research on them. Now, granted, Digital Foundry should be a little bit more clear about this, and I feel like it is a little bit misleading that they do this to kind of get more views. However, I'm not going to judge them and say that is the case, because maybe they just assume you guys have enough sense to know this, because that could be the case as well. However, I'm not calling anybody dumb or anything. I'm just trying to be the medium between the two to explain this to you guys, because a game being tested before release will not be the same, or should not be the same, as the day it is released with that patch. So hopefully you guys will take what I'm saying into consideration and not be too concerned. Fallout 4 had the same issue, and when it was released on day one, a patch came out and fixed it for all consoles and platforms. The Witcher, not so much, but it was fixed. However, it just took a couple of patches to do it. But with Just Cause 3, I'm pretty sure they will patch this. So just keep your eye to these sites that you go to and see what the follow-ups are before you just write things off, because it's kind of not fair that they do that. That's why I try not to do too much stuff before the final patches are released as far as talking about performance and frame rate. So with that being said, let me know if you guys have any questions, or you want to leave a comment in the comment section below talking about this issue with Just Cause, Fallout 4, The Witcher 3, or any of these games, and let me know what you think. I'm out of here. Have a good one. Peace.